Investigations are underway into the cause of the Russell Island house fire, which claimed the lives of a father and his 5 young sons. Joining us live is managing editor at the Friendly Bay Islander, Gerard Thompson. Gerard, how's the community doing this morning?
Look, they've been very, very resilient, and they've really pulled together as communities often do, but particularly on this island. It takes a special person to live on these islands, and they're very, very stoic.
Are you picking up any more, Gerard, when it comes to the investigation of what went wrong?
Well, it's not an investigation. It's a natural procedure that happens in a fire of this type of intensity. It wouldn't matter whether anybody was killed or not. They'd still go into the sort of circumstances to find out how it happened. From what I believe, and at the press conference yesterday, it's pretty standard procedure to do an investigation of this type, considering the ferocity of the blaze. But from what I'm led to believe, from the family's point of view, and having got a message from Samantha, the mother, yesterday, she's still adhering to her story that of what she said originally was actually what happened, that it was a ferocious fire. Her and a partner were out, and the children were trapped upstairs. He went back in to save them, and she's still saying that is exactly what happened.
All right, so we're not clear just yet on what sparked the blaze?
No,
Yeah.
and it was a ferocious blaze. I actually observed it. We were actually heading away from the island at the time and saw a pole of smoke heading up, and it was pretty horrific. But boy, there's nothing left there except just the roof of the shed, and yes, it's going to take a while, I reckon, to do this investigation to find out how it happened.
And have you been able to pick up any more, Gerard, on the actual, the home and the people who lived there, and suggestions yesterday from the police about why they were called there in the past?
Look, there's no doubt that Wayne had a bit of a history. There's no doubt about that, but that doesn't mean to say that it went to another level at all. But yeah. We don't know yet. We're not quite sure what will come out of all of this. But it is a process that has to go with fires of this intensity.
Yep. And as soon as we see anything from the police this morning, we'll bring it to you folks. Gerard, thanks so much for your time this morning.